Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into today's crucial and thought-provoking topic, if you're interested in understanding the challenges facing young people today, exploring the impact of technology on mental health, and seeking potential solutions for a healthier future, please hit that like button. Leave a comment below sharing your own observations or concerns about the current generation, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future discussions about societal trends and well-being. Your engagement is invaluable. Today, we're going to unpack Jonathan Haidt's compelling and deeply concerning book, The Anxious Generation: How the Great Rewiring of Childhood is Causing an Epidemic of Mental Illness. Haidt, a renowned social psychologist, meticulously lays out his argument that the dramatic shift in how children and adolescents are spending their time, moving from a play-based, independent childhood to one dominated by screens and social media, is a primary driver behind the alarming rise in anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues among young people. This book has sparked important conversations among parents, educators, and policymakers alike, urging us to reconsider the way we are raising the next generation. So, grab a seat and get ready for an insightful journey through Haidt's analysis and his proposed pathways towards a healthier future for our kids. Haidt begins by outlining what he calls the Great Rewiring of Childhood. He argues that around the early 2010s, coinciding with the widespread adoption of smartphones and social media, there was a fundamental shift in how children and teenagers spent their time. Prior to this period, childhood was largely characterized by unstructured outdoor play, independent exploration, and in-person social interaction. However, the rise of the phone-based childhood has drastically altered this landscape. Haidt identifies 4 interconnected foundational harms that have resulted from this great rewiring. The first is a decline in play. Unstructured, child-led play is crucial for developing social skills, problem-solving abilities, resilience, and emotional regulation. When children spend less time engaging in imaginative play with their peers, they miss out on these vital developmental opportunities. Think back to your own childhood, the games you invented, the squabbles you resolved, the independence you gained from exploring your surroundings. These experiences are becoming increasingly rare for today's youth. The second harm is a decline in independence. Children today have far less freedom to roam and explore their environments without constant adult supervision. This lack of independence hinders the development of self-reliance, risk assessment skills, and the ability to navigate the world on their own. The helicopter parenting phenomenon, often driven by understandable anxieties, may inadvertently be limiting children's opportunities for growth and self-discovery. The third foundational harm is a decline in in-person social interaction. While social media offers a form of connection, it cannot fully replicate the richness and complexity of face-to-face interactions. Real-world social interactions involve nonverbal cues, empathy building, and the development of crucial social skills that are often lacking in purely digital communication. Spending excessive time online can lead to feelings of isolation, loneliness, and difficulty navigating real-world social situations. Consider the nuances of a conversation, the subtle shifts in tone, the body language. These are often lost in text-based communication. Finally, the fourth harm is the rise of cyberbullying and online negativity. The anonymity and constant connectivity of the internet can create an environment where bullying and harassment are more prevalent and relentless. Young people are constantly exposed to curated and often unrealistic portrayals of others' lives on social media, leading to social comparison, feelings of inadequacy, and increased anxiety about their own appearance and social standing. The constant exposure to negativity and the fear of online judgment can have a significant impact on mental well-being. Haidt dedicates significant attention to the role of social media in fueling this anxious generation. He argues that the design of these platforms, with their emphasis on likes, shares, and constant notifications, is inherently addictive and can have detrimental effects on mental health. The constant pursuit of validation online can lead to anxiety, depression, and a distorted sense of self-worth. Furthermore, the curated nature of online profiles often leads to social comparison, where young people constantly compare themselves to idealized versions of others, leading to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem. The fear of missing out, FOMO, and the pressure to maintain a perfect online persona can also contribute to chronic stress and anxiety. Haidt draws parallels to the historical rise of other societal issues influenced by technology, urging us to consider the potential long-term consequences of unchecked social media use among young people. The impact of this anxious generation extends to education and overall development. Haidt discusses how the increased levels of anxiety and depression among young people can negatively affect their academic performance, their ability to focus and learn, and their overall engagement in school. When mental health struggles are prevalent, it becomes more challenging for students to thrive academically and develop the skills necessary for future success. Haidt also touches upon the shifts in parenting styles that have occurred in recent decades. While the intention behind increased parental involvement and supervision is often rooted in love and concern for safety, Haidt suggests that this intensive parenting approach, coupled with the anxieties surrounding online risks, may inadvertently be contributing to the problem. By constantly monitoring and intervening in their children's lives, parents may be limiting opportunities for them to develop independence, resilience, and the ability to navigate challenges on their own. Haidt argues that these real-world experiences are not just enjoyable, but are fundamental building blocks for mental and emotional well-being. When these experiences are replaced by excessive screen time and online interactions, young people may miss out on crucial developmental milestones, contributing to the rise in anxiety and depression. In the final section of the book, Haidt offers solutions and recommendations for parents, educators, and policymakers. For parents, he suggests delaying smartphone access until later ages, encouraging more outdoor play and independent exploration, and setting clear boundaries around screen time. He also emphasizes the importance of modeling healthy technology habits and engaging in open conversations with their children about the potential risks and benefits of online activity. For educators, Haidt recommends creating phone-free school environments and prioritizing social-emotional learning programs that teach children how to navigate social interactions and manage their emotions in the real world. He also calls for a greater emphasis on play and recess in schools. For policymakers, Haidt suggests considering regulations on social media platforms to make them safer and less addictive for young users. He also advocates for increased funding for mental health services and research to better understand and address the challenges facing this anxious generation. Haidt concludes by discussing the broader societal implications of having an increasingly anxious and depressed generation. He raises concerns about the potential long-term consequences for individual well-being, social cohesion, and the future of society as a whole. He argues that addressing this issue is not just a matter of individual choices, but requires a collective effort from parents, educators, technology companies, and policymakers to create a healthier environment for young people to thrive. The stakes are high, and Haidt's book serves as a powerful call to action to prioritize the mental health and well-being of the next generation. Jonathan Haidt's The Anxious Generation is a thought-provoking and essential read for anyone concerned about the well-being of children and adolescents in the digital age. It provides a compelling framework for understanding the roots of the current mental health crisis among young people and offers practical solutions for creating a healthier and more supportive environment for them to grow and flourish. It's a book that encourages us to reflect on our own relationship with technology and to consider the profound impact it's having on the development of the next generation. What are your thoughts on the ideas presented in The Anxious Generation? Do you agree with Haidt's analysis? What steps do you think can be taken to address this issue? Share your perspectives and join the discussion in the comments below. We're eager to hear your insights. If you found this summary insightful and valuable, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with parents, educators, and anyone interested in this important topic. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth explorations of societal trends and well-being. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.